Have you ever noticed how a casual comment, something as simple as, "I already told you that, Mom," can suddenly shift the mood? Your parent grows quiet, maybe withdraws, and you're left wondering, did I say something wrong? Why do small things seem to hurt them so much more now? The answer isn't just sensitivity. It's rooted in the science of aging, psychology, and the profound way our emotional wiring changes over time. As people age, their emotional landscape does not remain static. It evolves, shaped by decades of experiences, losses, and shifting roles. The brain itself undergoes changes. Regions like the amygdala, which manages emotional responses, can become more sensitive, and the pathways responsible for regulating emotion may slow down. This means older adults often have less tolerance for conflict, and their ability to bounce back from even minor emotional slights can be diminished. What looks like overreacting is frequently a sign of something deeper, a reflection of feeling invisible, undervalued, or left behind. Let's break this down further. Throughout their adult lives, your parents have likely been the backbone of the family. They've made decisions, offered guidance, and carried responsibilities. Their role as the caregiver and the wise one has defined their sense of purpose and self-worth. As they age, and as their children become more independent, that role naturally shifts. For some, this transition is subtle. For others, it can feel like a loss of identity. When you correct them, roll your eyes, or even just sigh in frustration, it can unintentionally send a message: you're not needed anymore, or worse, you're out of touch. These small gestures, when layered upon the emotional history your parents carry, can sting far more than you might realize. Older adults also tend to hold on to emotional memories with greater intensity than logical arguments. Logic might tell them that you meant no harm, but their emotional brain remembers every time they felt dismissed or overlooked. A minor comment can echo with the weight of years, reminding them of every moment when their voice wasn't heard. This is why even a brief, offhand remark can feel like a deep dismissal, triggering fears of losing dignity or relevance. So, how can you communicate in a way that supports your parents' emotional well-being and honors their lifelong role in your life? Let's look at 3 powerful strategies. First, validate before you correct. Instead of jumping in with a correction, try saying, "I get what you're saying. Can I add something?" This simple shift makes your parent feel seen and respected, rather than dismissed. It acknowledges their experience before offering your own perspective. Second, pay close attention to your tone. Words matter, but the way you say them often matters more. Even gentle words can sting if delivered with impatience or frustration. A soft, warm tone reassures your parent that you value them and aren't just brushing them aside. Third, ask for their perspective. Try, "How would you have handled this?" Or, "What do you think?" This not only honors the wisdom they've accumulated over a lifetime, but also transforms advice into a bridge rather than a wall. It turns the conversation into a shared experience rather than a lecture. Remember, your words and the way you deliver them matter more than you think, especially to those who once raised you. As your parents age, their strength remains, but their emotional skin may grow thinner. A little empathy and understanding go a long way. Reflect for a moment. Is there something you've said that unintentionally hurt an older loved one? How might you approach it differently now? The journey of family, aging, and connection is ongoing. And with a little insight, it can be rich with healing and growth.